Welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out something that was requested by you all and created by you all. This is from Inga. She is a very longtime supporter of a lot of what I do, and apparently she said she made this specifically for me and the channel. It's just titled Here You Are. Here You Are contextually reminds me of the song Should We from the After the Tone music project that I do. I have no idea. I'm looking at this description here. I don't know what I'm expecting here. But the video is made especially for me. It says for We Scheme. Music Piet Veerman, Sailing Home. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that. Lyrics are by Inga herself. And the visuals are clipped from After the Tone's videos. So I have a lot of curiosity going into this. I don't know if Inga is a singer or if she's just becoming one for this or what to expect. But let's just let's go into it. Here's some... Are those bagpipes? I feel like... I don't know, watching a tribute to myself. Well, at least Brittany's involved too. That's a strange vibe. I'm not narcissistic or egotistical enough for this, I don't think. It's one thing to create content for other people, like around things that I think other people might share interest in regarding my journey. It's another reacting to someone creating like this for me. We'll see where it goes. I'm going to get awkward kid vibes, I feel like. So if you don't know, these photos that are flashing are from 2009. My oldest brother, did a photo shoot for us because he's a professional photographer and videographer, and so he was trying to help us, get some sort of promotional material for the group way back then. The duo. We still have those shirts. We actually wore them for some of the promo material of the new album. That photo where Brittany has the brown hair was from the last time that we hung out together before, what would it end up being, 11 years before we'd speak again, and then another 2 years after that before we saw each other in person again. Sailing home across the ocean. Oh, you had them do the whole damn thing. So you had them perform you had to perform the lyrics. So I see. This is a song by them that you're putting different lyrics to? Is that what this is? Like a different story to this existing song? I'm trying to figure this out. Investigative work. Across the ocean. Streaming and singing. Sailing home. We're going to be free. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. This is an existing song that we're giving a different interpretation to the lyrics to, but kind of the same vibe. Smiling ear to ear, streaming, singing. What streams are you watching? When am I happy? This is from Fake Friends. This clip here. I don't know who's watching this. Like I said, I'm not self-indulgent enough for this, I don't think, but we're gonna get through it. Hit me. Hey, there it is. I say there it is. That was when I officially asked Brittany if she wanted to do the project. I filmed it and had, like, I was documenting it because I was like, I feel like this is gonna be a big deal for us. This will be cool to have. Kind of like when she was here recording the album, I filmed a lot of stuff. I'm a pragmatic person. I film things that I think will be important to have. That way you don't have to like reenact it later. You could film the actual thing. And I told Brittany, I was like, I'm recording this conversation because who knows what'll come of this.
Feeling young, feeling strong.
That video is so hard to do. To make it look like we were actually with each other. That was tough, but it was fun.
At the height of the fight,
It's the prime of our life. I don't know, man. I don't know. Man, this is recent videos. We got some recent clips. This song just came out last week. A prime of my life is a stretch. I think prime was my 20s, but we're trying to make some good use of the 30s. I appreciate the support. My brain is fighting between the lyrics you're putting and the lyrics this guy's singing for sure. But I'm trying to focus on the lyrics you put there because those are the ones about us. It actually fits the melody of the song. I see what you did there. Many years of doubt and ponder. That's a nice way to put it for my end. Sure didn't. I'm hoping that people watching this know the backstory because I don't want to like explain all of this. But on the off chance you don't, I don't know. If I remember, maybe I'll pin a link to. I made a video that told Brittany and I's story and was narrated by someone else because it's a wild story. It really is. And we get a lot of questions about it. And then, like, if you go on our After the Tone TikTok, I've kind of done brief versions of the story and slideshows. It's out there. I don't want to go over it again. But there's lore to our project, and it's complicated. Life is complicated. I like the Wander Wonder play. A sign of distant light. I mean, I could hear how this, again, the lyrics fit perfectly with the song. I see what we did here. And I'm pretty sure English is English second language, so shout out for that. This fits. Shoot for the stars, stargazing, baby. Cute videos. We know we always wanna be fighting the sea. Hey, we gotta have people supporting us. I kind of wish I had Brittany here for this one. I feel weird watching this one on my own, but here I am. So here you are. So here we are. Anyway. There's the light, and there's the fire. We weirdo. Listen, if it's not for the day one weirdos, this crap's not going anywhere, no matter how hard Brittany and I try. It'll be interesting to see where this goes. Her and I have a lot to talk about going into next year. But it's been a wild ride. We'll see how much more wild it gets. We can see. Well, I appreciate that. The steepest fire. We try. And now we know we won the fight once more. Appreciate that as well. Thank you for the love. Hey, maybe. And feeling strong. Also, this the actual song, the actual lyrics that are being said in the original song is a nice inspirational tune. It's pleasant. Never heard it before. It sounds like an 80s anthem type of song, but I imagine it's not that old. Again, I don't know about prime of our life, but appreciate you saying we're in our prime. We know we always wanna be fighting the sea. Oh, we got a musical break. A lot of this is from the stargazing music video, a lot of these clips. Because I didn't really release much else to use. There's a lot more footage that exists that may or may not see the light of day. We're still young. I appreciate that. I feel like after 27, you go from young to starting to get old. Like, it's not like we're old, but I mean, from a technical perspective, your body is growing up, and then after like 26 or 27, your body starts growing old. There's that shift. So I think we've passed the technical biological definition of young. But you know, philosophically or longevity, if you want to cut at like midlife, everything after midlife is old, before midlife is young, then we might fall into a definition of young. I don't feel young. I don't feel like super old, but I definitely don't feel young. Heart of gold is a wild thing to say about me. We'll say that that's a reference to Brittany. I think she's got the heart of gold of the two of us. The Streem, let's go. That was listening to the album together. That was a fun stream.
And tonight came out right, but tomorrow could be wrong. We know we always wanna be fighting.
So you know, Inga, when you're watching this, you know I have to immediately following this recording send Brittany a link to this, obviously, because now I just feel weird being the only one having watched it. Because this isn't even a public video. She says she'll make it public, I think, after my reaction to it or after she knows that I've seen it first. But that means I also have to send it to Brittany. Hey, there you go. Along this road, here you are streaming and singing. Literally, that's what we were doing here. We just had our mics muted. It'll be cool if Brittany and I get to do some stuff live. I know live performances are the thing she's most passionate about. I like a lot of the creation part of it more, but she likes the performance part. I like some of the performative nature. Obviously, I'm a content creator. I like to be performative, but that's like her big thing. Also, these recommended videos. We got We Scheme's channel recommended, After the Tone recommended, Stargazy recommended, and then an ERB reaction recommended to be like, listen, if you're not into anything else, just watch his ERB content. Solid product placement of my brands there. Inga, I don't know what to say. You're always so supportive, morally, financially, and otherwise. You're just very, very generous person with your energy, your time, your spirit, and it's not just to me. I see you in other communities doing it, and it goes very appreciated. Like there's just there's not a lot of people who are bold enough and willing to be supportive in a grounded way, which I think you're often supportive in a grounded way, not in like a toxic super fan sort of a way, which I tend to not be a big fan of. As you know, I go after toxic fan bases as part of like my regular status quo. So it's very appreciative when we have people like you, Nikki, Angela, a lot of other names that come to mind. You guys know who you are, who are just genuinely invested in us the way that we try to invest in our communities. And it means a lot, especially when it's someone like me who's not used to kind of getting this sort of treatment, because I'm very rough around the edges. I'm not exactly like a nice and wholesome guy. Obviously, I'm a harsh critic. I'm blunt. I'm rude. So, you know, stuff like this is nice. I appreciate it, even though I show it weird because of my brain. But I'll definitely be sharing this with Brittany, the more wholesome of our pairing. And yeah, this is I guess that's it. Like I said, I'm weird with this kind of stuff because it's all like, you're awesome, and I'm like, sure, I'm glad you think that. And I appreciate it, and I appreciate you for thinking so highly of me and what I do, and we'll agree to disagree on some of the nicer things said about myself or my art, or I'll just pass it to Brittany and be like, yeah, you could say those things about her, that's fine. And I'll vicariously receive some of those compliments. But that's all. If whoever's here still, comment that I don't know. Comment your favorite quote from SpongeBob. and I'll know that for some reason you watched this whole thing. See you later.